Most people wouldn't guess that I grew up in a small village in Ethiopia, but that is where my story began. My family owned the only tea shop and bakery of Onago, which is where I first learned what a humble and loving family-owned business looked like. When I was 8 years old, we had to leave everything behind but each other and flee. We became refugees in Kenya for 3 years while we awaited my aunt to have enough money to sponsor us to immigrate to America. In 2004, we arrived in Los Angeles, Koreatown, which was, needless to say, a culture shock. Not to mention, it was a challenge to have to learn how to speak, read, and write in English as a young child. When I started to get a better grasp on the language, school became more enjoyable. Although things were looking up in school, the neighborhood we lived in had a severe drug problem and gang violence, so my mother felt it was my best interest to drop out of high school and obtain my GED instead, and move to Santa Monica College, where I got my AA degree and transferred to UC Davis. During my time at UC Davis, I became heavily involved in activities that gave back to the community, especially low-income, vulnerable communities. I often spend birthday celebrations at food kitchens with my closest friends and regularly partake in community service. After graduating from UC Davis, I enrolled in Charles Drew University's Master of Science Biomedical Sciences program. While there, I realized pharmacy school was going to be the best path for me, because I could nurture and combine my passion for chemistry, healthcare, and giving back to the community all through the same career. I'm proud to be part of the Keck Graduate Institute PharmD class of 2023. KGI is my new home and has a graduate school community that is focused on collaboration and innovation. Building off my passion for community service born at UC Davis, I wanted to make a difference. So I, along with a few friends, established a 501c3 nonprofit that provides health screenings and hygiene kits for underserved communities. Tana Health was born to make health equity in underserved communities a reality. Tana Health serves not only Los Angeles communities, but also communities throughout California and even internationally. We have joint outreach forces with South LA Cafe as a hub for weekly distributions of these hygiene kits at our local level. We are grateful for the collaboration and like-mindedness to help those in need. As a young refugee in Kenya, I learned to appreciate the small things in life, not to take things for granted. Giving back to underserved communities helps me feel a sense of purpose and appreciation for how far I've come. The education and experience I'm gaining at KGI will undoubtedly be a channel for me to continue on my mission.